Get a beverage. Oh, your Cheerios out. Your father shit. Starting with an Ichabod. Because it's Friday night and we just watched the Severance season finale. And good lord. No spoilers, no worries, but it's they stuck the landing. As some might say. It's very good. And Mr. Stiller promised that it would not take another 3 years for season 2, so we're going to have to hold him to that. You know, assuming we still have a country in 3 years, which is, you know, a little up in the air at the moment. But cheers, everyone. Friday night. Clink. Hope your weeks were good. Mine was decent in some areas. Other areas, still no progress being made, unfortunately. But yeah, all we can do is keep on keeping on. Know what I mean? So let me call my horse and see what we have to do today. Oh, we gotta kill animals with a knife? Ugh. 2 boars. Update clothing. 2 cougars. Pet a dog. That'll be easy. And go to the peak of the mountain again. Sounds like there's bad things happening in Valentine on a Friday night, as usual. I wish there was a way to get rid of that map. Those map markers. Okay, so... top of Mount Hagen. Of course, we're not getting any GPS route, so that's so helpful. I hear a dog barking. Is there a dog that I can pet nearby? Let's go see. Hopefully we won't get shot. Don't know how long we'll be playing tonight. We'll see. I still got prep work to do for the D&D game tomorrow. Looks like someone cleared the entire town out and they probably killed all the dogs. Because that's what people do in this game. Ooh, big jump, thank you. Okay, so we need to find a way. Need to do our route the old-fashioned way. We need to get to there. And we gotta traverse a lot of nonsense to get there. Up the other side, and then to the road, take it up north, and then west, and then circle all the way around, and blah, 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 blah. Doesn't take too long to do, it's just a little annoying, especially without a route to be able to follow, since the GPS is not wanting to work. Sometimes it does what it's supposed to, Sometimes it doesn't. And this is one of the times when it is not doing it. We just need to get down to the river and get across to the other side. And that'll be step one of our journey. Where can we cross safely and easily? Let's try here. No problem. Alright. Now let's head up the other side. Oh, it's up there. Didn't go far enough. Let's see which way we want to go. We just kind of want to cut almost due west, if we can. Maybe down here. This way. Kind of going into a gully here. Then we'll go back up. Did we just kill? Oh, what did we kill? Don't know. Oh crap. Something bad. I'll have to change into our cold clothes here in a minute. Yep, so just follow this all the way around and up, and let's go ahead and switch. Here we go. Oh, that's it, just changing clothes. Cool, that was easy. Quite possibly the easiest daily I've ever done in this game. Thought I was going to have to go to a tailor and like buy a shirt or something. So if you've never climbed to the top of a mountain on a horse in heavy snow, man, do I have a treat for you tonight. Hold on to your socks, kids. Wake the kids, phone the neighbors. This is going to be something special. Climbed a mountain on horseback in the heavy snow at night with a nearly full moon. That's a whole other experience. And I think we want to take the left fork here. Let me check this to make sure. Yep, left fork. Tomorrow's D&D game will be starting around 4 Eastern, and the Chain Splitters are currently in the middle of their last few adventures before we retire this group and create a whole brand new group. Due to a multitude of reasons, the group only got to level 10 in this campaign before we decided to retire them. We don't get to play very often, like once every 2 weeks is our normal schedule, but sometimes during certain times of the year that gets a little harder, so sometimes we might go only once a month. And we socialize a lot. It's like our big social event too, so we don't generally get a ton of progress made in the campaign, so that's why it's taken us over 5 years to get from levels 1 to 10. Also, I do milestone leveling, and I try to tie it into what's happening in the story, and so I just don't... If they did, like, why is my horse... Are you cold? Is that why you're making all this fuss? Anyway, so if we did like XP leveling, they might, chances are they'd be a lot higher than what they are, but we do milestone for now. We might switch it up in the next campaign, just to advance a little quicker and just sort of forego the... It doesn't make sense that these people have only been together for a month and have already gained 15 levels. That sort of thing kind of annoys me in RPGs. Specifically in D&D, but... Oh, you need to eat. Is that why you're complaining? Because you were hungry? What do you want? Let's see. How about a pear? Pears are nice. We like pears. Only one of them, though. Alright, so we are getting closer to the top of this mountain. It's actually right up here. We made it. Highest part of the peak is up here. Huh? You can kind of see the bezels in the texture, but I love the deformation of the snow as we walk through it. It's very cool. And here we are on the top of Mount, whatever mountain this is. Alright, so we did that. That's 2 dailies down pretty quickly. We gotta pet a dog. We can do that in camp. So let's just go to camp. That'll be the easiest way to do it. So yeah, right now the Chain Splitters, they're in a set of ruins underneath a large town that's sort of been their home base for most of the game, called Whitecap. And these ruins underneath Whitecap have been there for a long time, thousands of years. And it's a mixture of been portals to the abyss that have opened up down there. There's an old person that they defeated a while ago by the name of Lady Elia Costa, who was a ghost. When they encountered her in her life, she kind of went a little... She was corrupted by chaos, went a little insane, was doing all these crazy experiments on townspeople. They ended up encountering her in a set of the ruins of her former castle when she was alive, before the villagers rose up and took care of her. And so they defeated her then, along with a bunch of other stuff that was going on, but basically she didn't completely die, and now she's taken over their hometown and is in these ruins, and they're going to confront her as their big final boss fight for the campaign. So hopefully it goes well. I'm thinking we got maybe another 2 or 3 games to go before we'll be all done. And we're already working on character ideas for the next campaign, so that's fun. We need a horse, and we need to get rid of these waypoints. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. And what do we got going on for... Camp stews eaten large animal carcass. Kill with a knife, boars, cougars. Boars are going to be the easiest out of these, I think. A lot easier than a cougar. That is faux show. What do we got going on here? We got 13. Do you need materials? Do we want to do a resupply mission, or do we want to order supplies? We're going to order supplies. Don't be a dickhead, Crips. Okay, so that was that. Let me switch back into my other clothes. I don't get it. Like it deleted one of my outfits, one of my custom outfits that I made. I guess I'll switch to that until I can get to town and get to a town with a tailor so I can fix whatever is going on. Do we want to go to Strawberry and do that? Can we do that at the general store there, maybe? Could try it.
Excuse me.
Okay. Is this where we're going? Down this way? Yep. If I see boars on the way, I'm gonna do that one. Almost there. Oh boy. There are people in town. I hope they aren't weird. As soon as I come into town, things immediately get weird. Let's lead you. And let's hit you here. Not hit you, but hit you. Yeah. And then we're going to brush you. Maybe. Because you look a little dirty. Oh, there's a bear. Why is there a bear? What is going on? That is a skinned bear. This looks like shenanigans. These are some serious shenanigans that I want no part of. So let them have their fun while I go and get my clothing fixed.
There you are. Well then, have a look.
Do I gotta go behind the counter? I guess so. Oh jeez. I gotta listen to that the whole time. I'll just close that door.
Wait, please move away from here.
I'm trying to... Do I gotta go outside?
Now look, let's behave in here, alright?
I'm behaving. I'm just trying to fix my clothing situation.
Come back again.
Is it in here? No. It's just out here on the deck. I'm gonna change clothes, okay? And go through the wall and fine. Alright. So, it's still there, but wasn't, it got removed from my horse for some reason. Do we want... let me see. No, I want to put that other one on. On. Thank you. And then... think I want no coat or riding habit jacket. Autumn jacket. I think I might go no coat if I can find an interesting shirt. Let's see. And what corsets do I have? That's the only corset that I own. Is there another skirt that'll go better with it? Guildtown. Or do we want a vest and not a corset? Maybe we want a vest. Yeah, that might work. And we want to save it. We'll save it warm, no coat. And okay. And apparently the bear is dead again. That was weird. No love chicken. That's good to know. Okay. We are set there. Oh, why are we going in circles? Am I hungry? A little bit. What do we want to eat? Regular venison. We'll take that. And then let me check the map to see where a good, if there's a location close by for boars. Let's see, animals, boar, bear, boar. There are like boars all around Strawberry. Yeah, like literally all over the place. We just gotta go to the other side of the creek. But we're talking about, like in this area, and then around there, and around here, and a bunch over there. So that might be a good starting selection. So let's cross the river and up a little bit and see what we see. Where did all my guns go? That's weird. That is a turkey. But still worth something. Let me throw it on my horse. Ow. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to run that hard into you. Alright. So, first waypoint's up here. Don't see anything yet. But this is the area. Of course, there's the curse of this game. When you get a daily that requires a certain animal, that's when that animal never, ever, ever spawns. So we'll see if this is what we're looking at here. Last time on when we played on Wednesday, it was true on Wednesday. I think it was badgers or something that we needed, and the badgers just were not spawning anywhere that I checked. So we'll see if that holds true today. We're about to the boar area, and I'm not seeing anything except the nice waterfall and some bunnies. Is that a bunny? What is that? That's it. Yep, that is a bunny. Alright, so no boars here. Bummer. There is... What is that? Is it a coyote? It's a fox? It's a fox. I got no beef with you, fox. Or in your family that the humans are coming. This is not looking great. There's a deer. There's a golden eagle. I let you live. Alright, next boar area. Supposed to be right down there, and not a single boar in sight. Something else, though. A skunk. But no boars. Alright, let's go check number 4. I am not holding my breath. I am taking off my hat, but I'm not going to hold my breath while I do it. Nothing yet to be seen. Is that another turkey? Oh, no, that's a boar. That was a headshot. Are you telling me that did not kill it? I mean, I know it's a boar, but good lord. Where did it go? That's a horse. Where did the boar go that I just shot? Did you go this way? Are you bleeding out? Did you run back up? No, you ran down the path. Up here. Oh my god. Wow, he really took off. Jesus. Oh, he runs fast. Should have been on my horse. Oh, sorry I took so many bullets, man. Did not want it to take that many. That was horrible. I guess I need to get a better gun. Sorry. We have to wait just a minute. This skin is not going to be worth much since I, yep, basically had to machine gun it to death. Okay, stow it. Should we go back and try to find a second one? Is it even worth it? I mean, it's worth it, I guess, even though it took 48 shots to kill it. I don't know if I'll be able to get close enough with a shotgun. Nice and slow and easy. I guess I could use Deadeye. Put a couple of slugs into it before it runs off. Another turkey. It's down this hill. Let's go see. Another one is spawned in. This was the area where there was supposed to be a ton of them. Well, we can go south a little bit and check there. Let's do that. Now that it's raining. Stay there, horsey. I'll call for you. Don't get your new skirt dirty. I wonder if the sound of the storm masks the sound of, like, things to animals, like gunshots or footsteps. Like, it's harder for them to detect you. So you're more likely to be able to sneak up on them. There's another turkey. That is a bear, not what I need. If there's a bear here, that means probably no boars. So let's get rid of these waypoints. And we can try here. Over here. Down here. We can try somewhere over here. And someone down there. And also right around here. So we're going to hit all of these areas and we're going to see. So we only need one. Surely we can find one more. So let's head more south. I guess it doesn't matter whichever one we are closer to. Oh, I don't want that bear to get upset with me though. Run away, black bear. I basically just ran right into a turkey. getting closer. There's a bunny. Oh. More bunnies. Down in that area-ish, and they're just bunnies. So we continue to the south. I guess so. I'll pick some oregano while I'm here. What is this? Indian tobacco. Another bear? Or is that a boar? That's a boar. You scared away my boar. That was a boar. Where did you go, Mr. Boar? There you are. Okay, well, that was at least not as big of a chase. Still had to machine gun it, but at least it was quick. This is another poor skin. Poor skin? Poor skin. Okay. Nice, so we got those. There you are. Throw this on. And what are we gonna do now? Close my map. I'm still waiting to see what is going to be going on with YouTube and AdBlock no longer working. I have AdBlock and AdBlock Plus, which up until like 4 or 5 days ago blocked ads no problem on YouTube, but now YouTube is forcing it to allow ads, I guess. I hope that gets corrected. Let's see. I mean, we got to watch ads in between videos. We got to watch ads during videos, and then we have to watch ads inside of videos when people selling things, sponsorships and whatnot. I mean, I understand people need to make money, but it is also a little out of hand. But it's the model we created because, you know, here we are. I'm streaming. Of course, I don't have any ads because I don't have any sponsors or anything, but if I did, would I? If it was money, I guess maybe, depending on the sponsor and how it went. When I was doing the podcast, the Live Play podcast, I did put an ad. Well, I had to because of the platform I was using to distribute the podcast. I had to put in an ad for it, and I'd throw it in the middle, and I recorded it, and it was fine. It was just like that one ad right smack in the middle during the intermission break anyway. So something like that, I don't think is a very big deal, but when you got ads before, during, and after, and also ads interspersed, It's like, too many ads. But anyway, you caught me monologuing again. And not a very good monologue either. So let's throw some food in our gullets. My dinner tonight was a bowl of microwave soup and crackers. Thought about making like a grilled ham and cheese and cream of tomato soup, but it was already after 7, and I hate like dirtying a bunch of dishes that late at night, because then I gotta clean everything, and it's just like, no, I'm just gonna microwave a bowl of soup. That way all I gotta clean is one bowl and one spoon. I am not a cook by any stretch. Is there anything else interesting to do as far as dailies go? Living bounty targets in a photograph. So you have to take a picture of the bounty target. That's could be difficult. I wonder if a boar is considered a large animal carcass. Horse says no. But no point in it going to waste either. Well, not waste. The ravens are enjoying it, but is it too late now to pick up? I think it's too big to pick up. So, sorry. I guess it's gonna feed the ravens. Where'd my camp go? Over there, okay. Let's see what we can get on the way. Look out, fox. So we see any deer. I see like a speck of orange out there. I'm trying to figure out what it is. It's like fires from a town or lights or something. Don't know. Did I miss the turn? I guess I missed the turn. Or was I not going the right direction? I got distracted. What? You have a lot to say tonight, horse. Still no deer. Really? Are you mad at me about something? You're running me into the trees on purpose? All that I was thinking that I wanted to find some deer, I have not seen a single one. Shouldn't have said it out loud. That was my mistake. Oh, here we go. Under. What's up here? We can at least turn in the... I don't think the turkey's a medium-sized carcass, though. Ah, maybe we could do a delivery. For a little bit more money.
I think we were both born to be entrepreneurs. Way things have been going, there's no stopping us.
Did you receive the supplies that I ordered?
Supplies are starting to run low, just so you know.
It says you're operational, so it must have gotten here. Yeah, let's donate all this. I forgot about all these feathers that I had. Yeah.
Okay, then.
And a turkey. $71. It's 57. That's $14 more. Not 75. We'll do
Now, first
distant.
off, if you stumbled across that latrine
I think the
situation
last
out
one I
back,
did went
they
okay. It
must
wasn't. I
zero
didn't run into trouble until the very end, and I had to kill a bunch of guys at the drop-off
you
point.
paid the price. Talking of which,
But I got lucky.
found us a buyer. Now it'll be a long ride, but they're offering good money. So just keep your eyes out for bandits.
For bandits. All right. We're doing it. Bag it up, bag it up, bag it up. All right. Get rid of this waypoint, 'cause that's gonna mess with me. Get out some guns and get moving. Always love when a route starts you off going in the opposite direction of your destination. Bodes well. So we should just pop in a movie. Let's just watch something while we're going. So far, so good. I don't want to jinx us, though, so I'm not going to say anything else about how quiet the trip has been so far. We're on to Rhodes. Rhodes is all the way down in the swamp area. So yeah, that's a pretty good haul. I wonder if you're guaranteed to run into trouble on a route, or if it's random. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. We're getting close when we start getting into the lowlands. Nope, you're turning away from the destination. This is taking us further from it. And we got a train coming. Hurry. Ah. The woman playing Gemma in Severance. I think only other thing I've seen her in was Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I thought that she was fine in that, but it didn't, I mean, it wasn't exactly a show where you get to see a lot of range out of someone. But, and I was afraid for her when her character first started appearing in Severance because of the type of character that it was. It was very emotionless, and so I was like, oh boy. But she's really, now that we've seen a lot of like Gemma outy stuff, I have a newfound appreciation for her talents. So well done to her. It was not her fault, it was just the role that she was in. And speaking of, what is I can't remember the actor's name, but he played Phil Coulson, Agent Coulson in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and the Avengers and everything. I have not seen him in anything since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And I know he's got to be working. I guess I don't watch a whole lot of television, so he must be doing other TV stuff that I just haven't seen. Which is such a departure from when I was a kid, when people would just sit and just have the TV on and just watch things. They would channel surf, and now I guess I internet surf instead. So we've just replaced the surfing with something more specific, because now everything's on demand, so we can watch whatever we want, whenever we want.
Back in my day, you had to have a guide to show you what was coming on TV, and if you didn't want to watch it, tough titty.
I can't believe TV Guide is still a thing that exists, even though it's strictly in an online form now, but okay, we're getting closer. Starting to get into the lower elevations. Things are going to start getting a little wetter, a little swampier. There's that deer I was looking for before. Thank you very little. I don't know why I still haven't felt any enormous need to get back into the single player game of RDR2. I mean, it's supposed to be great, but I don't know why it hasn't grabbed me yet. Maybe it's too much. Maybe it's the same reason that Baldur's Gate 3 I keep like trying to start, but it's just the immensity of it is just too much, and I got so little time to play just investing. It would take forever to be able to complete it for me. So, I don't know. I guess one reason why these stuff like this, doing these dailies, is better because it's short, it's quick. So yeah, this is bad. Don't see any bad guys. Oh, there they are. Okay. You stay here. Is there a good place to hide? No, I want this one. No, okay. How about this one? Okay. Guess I got him. You got him. Oh, there are more coming. Who's shooting me? Shot you in each shoulder. I don't even see him. Why'd you put your guns away for? There you are. Hi. Oh. Eh. Are you hiding from me? Okay. It's an action, finally. Loot. Let's loot some stuff. Got 10 minutes. Loot these guys in 10 minutes. Got one. I gotta check my... How many people have I killed in this game already? Gotta be in the... I wonder if it's in the hundreds. Where are you? There you are. Alright, I think that was everyone. Oh. Yeah, that was everyone. Alright, good horsey. Ooh, not too fast, not too fast. Here we go. All right, 71 bucks. Back over 100. Good. Got trader award. Smoke up, Johnny. Hit one hit and then throw it to the ground. There you go. It's not how you smoke. You gotta enjoy that entire one. You gotta get it all the way down to the filter because you don't know when your next one's gonna come. At least that's how I did it. I never smoked enough to like be a chain smoker on the reg, but like one an hour. I usually smoke about a pack a day, and I was pretty much a pack a day smoker my entire smoking career. from age 20 to age 45. So 25 years thereabouts. Quit, switched to e-cigs for a number of years, and then quit e-cig in 2003. And now I just miss it every day. I always told my wife that if there's ever a time when, like, civilization collapse is imminent, or the deaths of everyone, I am going and I am buying a carton of cigarettes. Because why not? Okay, I got the pet dog thingy. I probably need to clean my guns. Maybe we'll go do that real quick. And then figure out something interesting to do next. Howdy. Why do I always gotta bust into these places?
What can I offer you?
I need to have my guns cleaned. Probably.
I'm quite skilled in customization. Make your munitions yours. You've got a fine weapon, but I can make it even finer if you're interested.
Vina, if you're interested.
You know,
Clean it.
there's lots I could do to get that weapon just to your specifications. Let me know.
Really? Varmint? No?
That
Okay.
gun seems to be well taken care of.
Alright. That's all I needed. Thank you kindly.
Come on back when you reconsider.
Alright, what are we doing now? What should we do? What do you guys want to do? Really? Holding F1's not doing anything. Alright. I'm going to figure out what we're going to do next. I'll be right back. All right, we're going to try something different. I didn't want to stop streaming, but I also wanted to work on the game. So I'm going to watch a movie while I'm working on the game. And you're going to watch it with me.
Let me die. Let me die.
Yes, it is public domain movie. And I still got chat open, and I'm gonna keep working. I always like to work when I got something on the side. I'm gonna grab a camera.
If a man really hated ads, here's what he would do. Day 1, he would install Pi on his computer without spending a dime because it's 100% free. Day 2, he realizes how clean and clutter-free his browsing experience has been since he got Pi. He doesn't have to deal with annoying cookie pop-ups or targeted ads. Day 3, he can finally binge YouTube and Twitch without interruption because Pi works on every website you visit on Chrome. Day 4, he discovers that when he does see ads, he can get paid to see them. Day 5, his life...
So I guess this movie is in the public domain due to an error. When they were filing the copyright claim or something, I don't know. Something happened. It should be protected by copyright, or at least it should have at the time. But because of a mistake that they made, it like immediately went into the public domain. Good for us, bad for the creators. All right, you gotta focus.
I should have known he was as good as dead when they wheeled him in.
You did everything possible, everything you could, Dr. Collier.
Everything. Everything except save my patient.
Everything in the books. Now, Dad, do I have permission to take over and try things my way?
The operating room is no place to experiment.
He's dead. I can't do any harm.
Very well. The corpse is yours. Do what you want to do.
All right. Make an opening into the chest cavity. Apply 100 milliamps of current directly to the heart, then massage by hand. I'll handle the brain area.
By yourself?
By myself.
Throw it on the floor? Jesus.
Got to work fast, if it isn't too late.
You talk as if he's still alive.
He is. I just picked up a faint pulse beat.
Keep massaging the heart.
I am.
Beat.
These electric shocks should stimulate the motor area enough to innervate the heart again. Then he won't need any external stimuli.
Keep away from the motor area. You'll paralyze him for good.
Which would you rather be, paralyzed or dead?
Don't try to play God. Some choices are not yours to make.
When the obstetrician has to decide which to save the mother or the child, who plays God then? It's part of the game.
Game? The human body's not a jigsaw puzzle to experiment on.
Still playing it safe like the other doctors, hmm? Might as well save my breath. Keep massaging the heart.
File your taxes with expert help, plus get a final review at no extra charge. So you know they're 100% accurate, guaranteed. File confidently with TurboTax Live tax experts by your side.
Oh, I forgot to skip. Sorry.
You've already
An
lost
ad
your
come, like,
patient,
every,
doctor.
like,
I'm going to
every
save
2
mine.
minutes there's an ad.
His pulse is coming back stronger than ever. It's unbelievable.
Nothing's unbelievable if you have the nerve to experiment. I've been working on something like this for weeks.
Turn ad black.
In your
ad
laboratory?
Ad block. Try to turn it back on. Have to refresh the page. Let's see.
Some choices are not yours to make.
When the obstetrician has to decide which to save the mother or the child, who plays God then? It's part of the game.
Still does not let ad block.
The human body's not a jigsaw puzzle to experiment on.
Still playing it safe like the other doctors, hmm? Might as well save my breath. Keep massaging the heart. You've already lost your patient, doctor. I'm going to save mine.
His pulse is coming back stronger than ever. It's unbelievable.
Nothing's unbelievable if you have the nerve to experiment. I've been working on something like this for weeks.
In your laboratory?
I knew this would work if only I had the opportunity.
You don't conduct experiments on people. You should be sure of the results first.
I am now. Stop massaging the heart. Let's see if it can take over by itself. All right. Close up the chest. I'm about finished with the cerebral area. How's his pulse?
Strong and steady.
You did perform a miracle. I may not approve of your methods, but I am proud of your results.
Are you ready for retirement? Our free retirement planner shows you where you stand.
It's ridiculous.
That was an amazing, even an extraordinary.
See if I can find it on Vimeo or something. We're looking. Huh. The Brain That Wouldn't Die, the musical. That I'm a little scared by that. Oh my god, that's an actual musical. Okay. Well, we can't watch that. But on Vimeo, there's a video of The Brain That Wouldn't Die, the musical. So if you want to search that out on your own, feel free. Are you legit? You look like you might be legit. All right, now we got to switch over. Hold on. Oh, you're already switched. That's helpful. But let me fix the size. Lock that down. Oh, let me change the audio source. Start her up.
Let me die.
Fast forward a little bit.
All right. Make an opening into the chest cavity.
Appears to be working.
Apply 100 milliamps of current directly to the heart, then massage by hand.
Oh.
I'll handle the brain area.
By yourself?
By myself.
Turn my speaker down so it's not echoing as much for you guys. All right, we'll see how the ads treat us. Oops. Can't minimize the window, Alex. All right, back to work. Last thing I remember, I was in the surgical room. They had me T-posed on a table. I'm sure I'd already had some calming drugs at that point, so I was just chill, just hanging out, just waiting to go to sleep. And
You talk as if he's still alive.
He is.
That's the last thing I remember.
I just picked up a faint pulse beat.
Keep massaging the heart.
I am.
My first memory waking up was
having
having
the
my
motor area
legs
enough to
washed.
innervate the heart again.
So that must
Then he won't need any external stimuli.
Keep away from the motor area. You'll paralyze him for
Okay,
good.
now stop distracting me. I'm working.
Which would you rather be, paralyzed or dead?
Don't try to play God. Some choices are not yours to make.
When the obstetrician has to decide which to save the mother or the child, who plays God then? It's part of the game.
Game? The human body's not a jigsaw puzzle to experiment on.
Still playing it safe like the other doctors, hmm?
I'm going to be muttering to myself while I'm
My
working.
breath.
That's how
Keep
I do it.
massaging the heart. You've already lost your patient, Doctor. I'm going to save mine.
His pulse is coming back stronger than ever. It's unbelievable.
Nothing's unbelievable if you have the nerve to experiment. I've been working on something like this for weeks.
In your laboratory?
I knew this would work if only I had the opportunity.
You don't conduct experiments on people. You should be sure of the results first.
I am now. Stop massaging the heart. Let's see if it can take over by itself. All right. Close up the chest. I'm about finished with the cerebral area. How's his pulse?
Strong and steady.
You did perform a miracle. I may not approve of your methods, but I am proud of your results. That was an amazing, even an extraordinary operation, son. But it still is too risky, too uncontrolled.
Saved his life.
And the after effects, what about them?
You've lost the urge to experiment, to explore.
You don't explore on people. Before you put a scalpel to one, an operation like this needs testing under every condition. Over and over again. Rabbits, mice, monkeys, not people.
That man who should be dead now won't think so. There's more to surgery than just being a carpenter to patch up walls or a plumber to drain pipes. Our bodies are capable of adjusting in ways we've hardly dreamt of. If we can only find the key. I'm so close now, so very close.
The key to what?
Complete transplantations. To be able to transplant limbs and organs. To be able to replace diseased and damaged parts of the body as easily as we replace eye corneas now. So that the new parts will join together as though they were born there.
Eye corneas in the 60s?
It can't be done.
It can be done.
Early 60s?
With my new special compound I've created, I'll do it. I know I can do it.
Sure, sure. That's what you say.
That's what I know. I know I'm close.
Darling, I'm so proud of you, I could kiss you.
Promises, huh? Always promises.
Careful, your father's liable to report us.
And stop the floor show. When you two are married, it won't be fun to watch anymore.
Well, I can promise you one thing. Your grandchildren won't be test tube babies.
You better hurry if you want to catch that plane to Denver, Dad. You know that medical convention can't start without you.
Jan, you'd better check about my reservations.
Oh, yes, I'll call the airport. I'll be right back.
Bill, the line between scientific genius and obsessive fanaticism is a thin one. Now, I want you on the right side of it.
If I don't experiment, how can I hope to perform operations like the one you almost messed up?
But I can't cover up for you anymore. The superintendent had it out with me. He thinks it's you who's been stealing those limbs from the amputee operations.
So what if it is? I've got to have limbs for my transplant experiments. Test and experiment, test and experiment.
Yes, but limbs and organs taken from people.
I've got to have them to work with. Sure, I've made a few mistakes, but I've learned from them. I've learned.
Your reservations are all set. 3:30 takeoff.
Well, what have you two planned for the weekend?
Oh, nothing much. Just a quiet weekend.
You sure you're not going up to the country house? You're always sneaking off up there. That place gives me the creeps. I should have sold it when your mother died.
You can't sell that place. Well, I mean, it's nice to get away from the city. I can work without anyone snooping around.
You spend too much time up there. All right, I'll see you both in a few days. Got to clean up and get out of here. Fine operation or not, Bill, you're walking on thin ice. But don't go too far.
Oh, every time you touch me, I go out of my mind. I want to kiss you. Bill, I want to get married. I can't stand not having you.
You've been wonderful.
Oh, I'd rather be a bride.
Are you guys just gonna
In
do
a few
it right
more
there
weeks.
in the... She kind of
Nothing
looks
will
like
keep us apart.
what's her name that's
We'll be
playing
together.
Susan Storm in Fantastic Four coming up. What's her name? I gotta look that up real quick.
Dr. Courtner.
Vanessa Kirby. She looked like Vanessa Kirby.
I'm so glad you're here. I was afraid you'd gotten away. There was a very important phone message that came to you. It sounded quite urgent. I've been looking everywhere. It was from a man called Kurt. He called from the country place, and he said something terrible has happened. He wanted you to come right out.
Is that Virginia Leith?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you've always wanted to know what's kept me away from you so many weekends. Have you got the keys to your car?
No one else has made that observation on the internet ever? Okay.
Why
I'm the
haven't you
first
ever
one,
taken me up here before?
Because the things I'm working on don't need an audience.
Looks
That
like
telephone call. What about
this
it?
woman in.
All right. Hold off the questions.
Why the mystery, Bill?
Breaking news.
What's it all about?
Wake the kids.
We'll be there
phone
soon
the
enough.
neighbors.
You'll see. I've got to hurry.
Sound effect. Which reminds me of the song. I don't know the name of the song. It was never gonna speed again. It was a song on an old Goofy Gold album, like back in the day. Like back in the way back day. Played that album so much when I was a kid. Goofy Gold. All the songs on that, I still have most of them memorized. This is kind of how Doctor Strange started, isn't it?
God's sake, open the door. I'm coming. Matter? What's happened to you?
It's been a terrible accident. I've got to save her. I've got to save her.
What is it?
What
What have you got there?
Kurt, please. Sterilize the tubes and instruments quickly.
What are you going to do? Aren't you going to have a look in the closet first?
No, I can't now. This is more important.
But you don't understand.
For God's sake, Kurt, this is urgent. Do as I tell you before it's too late. I can't waste precious time arguing with you.
So that was... Wait, okay, so it's been a long time since I've seen this movie. So was that her head that he collected in his coat to carry back to the standard scientific lab with beakers and phone cords and bubbling fluid? Done. So here's a list of some relics that we have that they could potentially find. Hopefully no one's watching from the game. I don't think anyone is. Everyone has said hello at this point. But, so we have the cracked oculus of Etiros. We have the chains of Thalzmazet. We have the sun-touched armory. We have the blood script tablet. We have the fossilized eye of Alkion. And we have the spear of the first gatekeeper. So these are all relics that they might uncover during the game tomorrow.
My eyes are deceiving me.
What you see is real.
I remember this scene in
What's done is
Reanimator.
done, and what I've done is right. It's the work of science.
I remember fire. Burning. Let me die. Let me die.
I've had success with transplants. Now I can do it for her.
Transplant her to what?
I brought her back. She'll live and I'll get her another body. I can make her complete again.
Whose body?
Only a madman can believe that she could ever be like before.
Don't argue with me. I love her too much to let her stay like this. I'll restore her as before. You'll see.
Can't you realize? Can't you see? There's a pattern to all that lives. An order, an arrangement. She had a heart and a brain, and her spirit was in both, not in one or the other.
No. I'll give her a brain and a heart.
Yes, and what of her soul? You say you love her, and you can remember her love for you. Then how can you make of her an experiment of horror?
All the skill and science I possess was meant for this. Life has a pattern. The whole pattern of my life is shaping itself to save her now.
Then you intend to go through with it?
Yes. Sleep, my darling. Rest and grow stronger.
long do you think we can keep her alive under these conditions?
48. 50 hours at the most.
Yes. And you really believe you can work a transplant on her?
Oh, Vanessa
Successfully.
Kirby was in The
Yes.
Crown. That's where I knew her from originally. Ugh.
Like my arm.
Almost
Withered
forgot.
and deformed.
But yeah, she was good in that.
Yours was an early experiment that failed.
Susan Storm, and that's fantastic.
With her, I'm using my new adreno serum.
Love it.
Must work.
Now I'm looking for a picture of her as a
got to
brunette
go
that I
now.
can compare to a picture of Virginia Leith.
If the
just to
police
show that they
or
look
anyone call,
similar. Not
tell them you don't know
identical,
anything about it.
just Similar.
I don't think anyone will trace us here because her body was burned in the wreckage.
Yes, yes, of course, of course. Look, Bill, before you go, do have a look in that closet. It's the reason why I called you up here.
I'm gonna find a picture of her from The Crown. I'm supposed to be working on D&D right now, guys. And I'm doing this. That makes me want to watch the Fantastic Four trailer again. That picture might do. New.
Keep it locked. Last night it got so violent it almost broke out.
Oh. No, not through that thickness. Keep it closed. I've got to think about her now.
Alright, I just shared comparison photos to my blue sky
Got to find her a
account
body.
How are you going to go about getting one?
if you wanted to compare the photos for yourself.
Bill,
Really, it
how
only
will you do it?
verified
There are
what I was
ways.
thinking.
There are ways.
Alright, so I just put together a random encounter table in case they decide to rest, which they might. Unless I give them a reason not to. They're in a fight now, but it's not the boss fight. But it is a big fight. Which will be starting right up with tomorrow. They're already fully engaged in the battle. But we didn't have time to finish it 2 weeks ago, so we're starting right up in like round 3 or 4 or something like that. And it's a tough fight. I think they're finally starting to kind of understand that things are getting real. There were, let's see, 2 helmed horrors, 3 abyssal stalkers, and a Westrillith demon. And so far, in round 4, they've taken out the 2 helmed horrors, but the abyssal stalkers are still, I think one is bloodied, the other 2 are not bloodied. And the Westrillith might be bloodied, but they still have a while to go, and a couple of the party members are hurt. So, and they still have the boss fight after that. After some more exploration of the next level wave. Infinite and evil, cruelty and bloody war, the abyss stands unequaled among the plains as a place where betrayal, treachery, and murder are the approved ways to greet hapless travelers. All purity is corrupted here, and all dreams die. The despairing lower ranks are at the mercy of the greater fiends, and the high-ups have no mercy. If it talks, the Tanari cheat it, and if it moves, they kill it. In the abyss, a Burke's either quick or he's dead.
What made you think I'd come?
Ready.
You know a good thing when you say it.
Yeah, there was plenty to see. I liked your act.
Is that all you liked?
Well, your costume, what there was of it, was interesting.
Is that all?
So what sort of...
The rest of the equipment is standard.
things might be looking at? Let's see.
But, the arrangement is pretty special.
You know, tourists just looking at the sights. What are you doing here? Slumming?
Well, I get my allowance once a week.
Okay, if you're so loaded, you pay for the drinks.
I already did. Are you hustling for the house?
I hustle for myself. I'm the leading lady around here. I can sit with the squares out front, or I can relax back here with my friends.
I'll bet you don't have an enemy in the world. Hmm?
Let me die. Let me die.
Where are you from?
Oh, around. Just looking around.
When you get done looking, then what?
I operate.
I get your message. You're coming across. You could flip any chick in the house. Why me?
Well, like I said, I'm looking.
Well, you don't have to look any further. I'm not gonna fake it for you.
When do you go on again, hmm? When?
Relax. I got another show yet, but it could be for you.
Oh, I was just asking.
Try taking. Are you getting nervous? I'm over 21.
Oh, it isn't that. It's... I've just got things to do.
Catalog of
Things to take
survival
care of.
layers of the abyss.
Well, if I don't exactly make you sick, what could be more important that could be taken care of right now?
Well, I've got to see about helping somebody. Somebody who needs my help very badly.
You can't cut out of me now, baby. Now when you got me feeling so good.
Fiancé.
I'm so warm all over.
He is looking for a body.
I'm good for you. I know I'm good for what
It's a little bit more
you
bosomy
want.
than the original.
You may be just what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. Wow, when they're side kissing, that's okay.
You've got your nerve.
Oh, look who's talking.
Why don't you haul your beat-up body back to the bar with the rest of the flies?
Keep your G-string on. I only came in here to change my clothes. I got admission. Now I'd like to see the rest of the show.
Come back in half an hour and maybe you will.
Get lost. Hi, lover boy. I see you've met the queen. Hey. Come here, don't hide. You know, you've got the kind of face a girl doesn't mind looking at. Even out front, all the other girls are asking about you.
Get out of here. Choose company. Three's a crowd.
Who's to tell me to blow if I don't want to? This here's my dressing room, too. Remember?
It kills her to see me make time.
You're the only thing that's going to be made around here tonight. Honey.
Eat your heart out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'd better be going, hmm?
What for? Look what you've done. You come busting with your 2 cents. Let me see you later. I'll make everything up to you. I swear I will.
Yeah. Come on back
The
later.
RPG still
I'll
come in a
remember
box. I mean, I have so
Yeah,
many
that's what I'm afraid of.
box RPGs sets from back in the day. And not so far back.
Lousy
Oh,
tramp.
Kind of far back.
Once in a blue moon, I
I
locked
don't
into a guy
recall
with
seeing
class,
them in a
and
box
you
anymore.
messed it up.
Which
What
is
makes you
sad
think you
because
had it?
gamers
Who would
nowadays
have
will
you
never
on a
know
bet?
the sound
Says
of
who? Says me.
put a
What's a guy
box
like
lid
that
on
want with
top of the
leftovers
box
for?
bottom and it sometimes makes a
Leftovers?
fart sound.
Why,
if the
you
seal
cheap
is really tight.
third-rate stripper!
Cat fight.
You cheap bleeding! Let's go! There. I'll dash you like a bug. Try. Oh, I'll
That's some
try.
like industrial tape. Impressive. Her name was Paula Maurice. She died in 2020 in Atlantic City. Born in 1921. Wow, she was almost 100 years old.
You.
She was 99. 98.
Inside the closet.
98 years old. Crap. But she only did
What has he
4
done
movies
to
in her
you?
life. Brain that wouldn't die. And she didn't have a name in any of the 4 movies.
I know there's someone there.
That sucks. In her 4 movies, she was brunette stripper,
Not once, if you hear
actress,
me.
Cooch Club proprietress, and priest woman. In her 4 films. 54, 61, 62, and 68.
And I'm not the first.
Is there anything about her life?
Knock twice if I'm not the first.
Suddenly I'm invested in Paula Morris. Not much.
He should have let me
Her
die.
mother was Maxine Sullivan, one of the great
I
American
hate him
jazz
for what he's
vocalists.
done to me. If he only knew what it's like being like this.
Maxine's precocious talent led to early jobs
You
on
know what
radio
it's like.
broadcasts in Pittsburgh and gigs with a local group led by her uncle Harry, the Red Hot Peppers.
Together
I'm
we could
wondering
have
if the Red Hot
revenge.
Chili Peppers, that's where they got their name.
You want revenge?
Maxine Sullivan, after being introduced to the proprietor, this is the mother of Paula Morris. After being introduced to the proprietor, she was hired as the featured singer at a speakeasy for 14 bucks a week, a place known euphemistically
Brain's
as
still
the
untouched.
Benjamin Harrison Literary Club.
And his keeping me alive has given me a power he didn't count on.
Huh.
Power that you can feel. Across this room and through that door. Can't you?
After touring Europe in 48 and 54, she retired from performing a second time to take up nursing, physical therapy, and health counseling at schools in the Bronx. She was married 4 times, had 2 kids, including Paula
Together
Morris.
we're both more than things.
She was not
Your
inducted into the
power,
Big
as
Band
hideous
and
as our
Jazz Hall of Fame in
deformities.
1998.
Together we'll wreak our revenge.
Huh.
I shall create power, and you will enforce it.
Sliding down a rabbit hole here instead of
thing
working
inside.
on D&D like I should be. Who is
thing out
Orville
here.
Williams? Doesn't say. Okay. So not much on Paula Morris. So she did 4 movies, maybe tried to break in, but didn't quite get there, and so ended up getting married and having kids. Nothing wrong with that. I hope she's got a full life. She lived 99 years. That's crazy. Many years. my 6 months. Not much known about her. No articles, no reports. She was alive, she was in 4 movies, maybe she had kids, and then she died. Just like most of us. Get a beverage.
What's locked behind that door?
Horror. No normal mind can imagine. Something even more terrible than you.
No, my deformed friend. Like all quantities, horror has its ultimate. And I'm that.
There is a horror beyond yours. And it's in there. Locked behind that door. The paths of experimentation twist and turn through mountains of miscalculation and often lose themselves in
really,
error,
some spices
darkness. Behind that door is the sum total of Dr. Courtney's mistakes.
He had no right to bring me back to this.
Perhaps not. Who knows? But you should know that before he injected the serum into that, it was but a mass of grafted tissues, lifeless. Just lay there, weighted down with its transplants of broken limbs and amputated arms.
Is that better than being dead?
But with this serum,
a head and a...
began to breathe.
It's impossible.
Would you have thought possible what he's already done? Take yourself. He's brought you back. You live.
Do anything?
Only a few years ago,
just look around and talk.
all transplants were impossible.
I guess some people actually have to live
He's been
like
doing up here where no one could see his work.
Yes. Experimenting with transplants on that. And on me. Letting him tear away my flesh time after time. Test after test. My hopes shattering with each grafted arm he fastened to me.
People are doing to me.
Watching it wither and warp. Instead of strengthening.
Directed by Joseph Green, Brain That Wouldn't Die. It's a 1962 American science fiction horror film. Directed by Joseph Green and written by Green and Rex Carlton.
Helping him in
Completed
his
in
grotesque work that he claims is for
1959
science.
under the working title The Black Door,
place for me on
but
the
not
outside
released
of
for
this.
another 3 years.
A world where eyes would look upon
Under
me
its new
with
title
pity.
is a double feature with Invasion of the
People
Star
would turn away from me in disgust. No. The alcoholic has his bottle. The dope addict
The
his needle.
film was in the public domain in the United States from the day of its
had
release
my
due to a
research.
flawed copyright notice.
I used to be a surgeon.
Sucks.
It was my life. And one night in the laboratory there was an accident. They had to amputate my arm.
Kurt, oh no. Kurt doesn't end
He has
well.
used
Things
you
don't end
to-
well for Kurt.
I had no choice. He was my only hope. A surgeon needs both his arms, not just one. Well, you see, my transplanted grotesqueness stayed. So did I. I live only for the day he can work a successful transplant to
Budget
my
for this
body.
film was $62,000.
That is why I stay.
Estimated.
transplant my head onto another body.
At least her makeup is still on
belief he
point.
can do it.
What else do you want?
But the tissues of my body would reject the tissues of another. Reject it as the foreign substance it is. The transplant would never take it, would never stay in place.
Shot independently
Blood's
around
antibodies would
Terrytown,
attack it
New
as they
York
attack
in
any invading
1959.
matter.
Yes, but his new discovery, this new serum, may change all that. This serum injected into the bloodstream.
The monster in the
affects
closet
the
was
lymphoid
played
tissues.
in his first
Here, in the
cinematic
neck.
role by Eddie
The lymphoids
Carmel,
that provide the
a
antibodies for the
well-known
blood
mandatory
that attack foreign transplanted
Palestine-born
matter.
circus performer who worked under the name the Jewish Giant.
Till we used it on you.
He was the subject of a photograph by Diane Arbus
Liquid in the blood that's
titled The
being
Jewish
pumped through
Giant
what's
at
left of
Home
me.
with his parents in the Bronx, New York, 1970.
It's what makes me feel the...
Huh, interesting.
He may produce results he didn't
An
ask
uncut 35mm print was used in the special edition released by Synapse Films in 2002, running 85 minutes. This version features
terrible
more
than
of
your
the stripper
arm of
cat
relative
fight,
beauty.
cat fight, as well as some extra gore.
of magnitude.
And it was on Mystery Science Theater 3000.
What power? Can't you see
Pan
that
in
you're
the
at the
Pan
mercy
is
of
the
every
nickname
element of the universe?
given to the female lead by
How
the
can
characters
you
on the
speak of
show.
power?
Jan in the
I heard of power. This liquid that he's pumped into me. My brain burns with it. That thing inside an iron touch.
That's funny.
Want me to prove it?
38% on Rotten Tomatoes.
You're powerless.
I'll show you how powerless I am. You.
Adaptations, musical stage
Behind that
production.
door.
A satirical feature film adaptation of the same title was filmed in Oregon, premiered in
Let me
2020.
know if you hear me. Whoever, whatever you are, I command you.
Oh, this is the body. This
You
is Bruce.
understand me. I'm only a head, and you're whatever you are. Together we're strong, more powerful than any of them.
What are you running from? What's wrong with you?
Oh, it's you. Something wrong, something beyond control in that room.
There's nothing beyond my control. She's alive, and I'll keep her alive until I find her a body. I can't talk anymore. I'm tired. I've got to go to sleep.
Have sex with every burlesque performer
find
in
her
New York
body?
City.
Well, I've got to be careful. I can't afford to be identified as the last person seen with a girl before she disappears.
Do you think you'll get one?
There are many things left for tomorrow.
Off to the Burlesque Club to find some more candidates. Yep.
Hi, I was about to call a cop the way you were looking me over. How have you been, Bill?
Oh, just fine, Donna. I haven't seen you for quite a while.
Too long. I'm still waiting for that call you once promised me.
Well, you know how it is with interns. All work.
All work and no play even makes for dull doctors. You're gonna lose that bedside manner of yours. Say, how about a little side course in anatomy?
Yours? Anytime.
No, not mine. A Body Beautiful contest. You know, bathing suit models. Plenty of females on the hoof. Your eyes will have a field day. Interested?
Well, why not? You're just what the doctor ordered. Come on, jump in. On second thought, I just remembered I've got to stop by my place and take care of a few things. It'll only take a minute. You don't mind, do you?
I always follow the doctor's orders. Anything you prescribe, I'll take.
That's what I like about you, Donna. Always so obliging.
Hey, Donna, where are you going? What's the hurry?
Hi, Jeannie. We're going to look for some bodies.
You mean the contest?
Yeah.
Got any room for me?
Oh, sure, plenty. Bill, this is Jeannie Reynolds. Jeannie, this is Dr.
Hi.
Bill Cortner.
Hello.
Hop in, but first we got to stop off at his place.
Sure.
Oh, look at them driving without a care and a convertible and their seatbelts.
Well, as a matter of fact, that can wait. Now that there's two of you, we'll have to wait.
Guess he thinks there's safety in numbers.
Well, this time there is.
We promised not to hurt you.
And I promise not to hurt you. Yeah, looks fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, well, it looks like we're about ready to go. Backstage are 5 of the girls who have reached the contest finals, and we are here to choose Miss Body Beautiful. Now, we've eliminated everyone except the 5 finalists, and they will be judged solely by your applause. So let's bring them on. First, Helen Appleton. Betty Brompton. Terry Lund. Peggy Howard.
She has the second nicest body I've ever seen.
Second to you?
No, another girl, a figure model. You remember that one in school years ago? The one who had the accident.
Oh, yeah. Doris,
Doris Powell.
Yeah, is she still around?
Few people see her nowadays. She just stays in her studio posing for art classes and camera bugs.
Figure model. Poses for art classes. The nicest body she's ever seen. The nicest body. Maybe this is the one. She's got to be. I can keep Jan alive only for a few more hours. I've got to find her a body.
He intends to kill somebody. To rob them of their body. Do you hear me? Yes, you hear me. You know how Bill's egotism drives him on and on. To infamy upon infamy. Can good ever be born of evil? Yet he claims his work is for science, for humanity. To be joined to flesh not your own. What's human in this? And of how you must exist, locked behind that door. We've got to stop him.
Okay, boys, I've had it for tonight.
Come on, baby, one more. Just one more, please. Another 5 minutes, baby.
Time's just about up anyway.
Okay. Say, Doris, would you like to have a drink with me? Just you and me, away from everybody? Someplace where nobody will butt in, where you and I can really be alone.
No, thank you.
How about posing for me? Private like. I'll pay you real money, real good money.
That's
Kind of
not
money they
creepy at
don't throw
all.
at you every day. And for doing hardly nothing at all.
I do my posing
like
for
you do.
classes only,
working a
Wednesdays
job.
and Saturdays, 8 to 10.
Yeah, I know, but we can...
Good night. See it all, mister. The show's over. Next time, bring a camera and buy a ticket. I'm not running a charity.
You don't remember me, do you, Doris?
Every guy on the make gives me that same tired line.
I'm Bill Courtner.
Bill Courtner. Long time ago, that fight. You almost tore that wise guy apart for making fun of me. After my accident.
Look, can't we go somewhere and talk?
No, I don't date men. Because I pose like I do. Your mind works overtime. You get ideas. You're all alike.
No, not all of us. I'm not on the make for you.
Okay, so maybe you're better than most. Maybe not. I still hate all men. I hate them for what one did to me once. Have you forgotten? Well, have you?
No, I haven't forgotten.
Well, neither have I. I carry the memory around with me.
But you can't hide yourself away here forever, posing bare in front of a bunch of neurotics.
Listen, Galahad. I trusted a man once, all the way. What did he get me? He gets his head full of jealous lies, and I
You've
get...
got to forget what
How
happened.
can I forget? I carry the memory around with me.
It ain't too many niggas that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy.
Am I so appealing to you
like
now?
a melody. And if your bitch ain't right, I got the
Feel so
remedy. It ain't too many niggas that can handle me. Bad bitch, I could be your fantasy.
It makes you sick. You don't even turn away from me, like everyone else does.
To me, you're not ugly. I see only beauty in you. You have a lovely body and a face that can be made beautiful again also.
Yeah. I've heard that song before.
I'm a doctor, I know. My father's one of the leading plastic surgeons. If anyone can help you, we can. I know I can.
I've been to doctors. It's no use. The scar tissue's too deep. No one can help me.
That was a few years ago. Today, nothing's hopeless. We can graft scar and skin tissue. Well, we can even freeze areas of the skin and sand away damaged skin tissues.
The way you say that, that look in your eyes, I almost want to believe you. I almost want to believe you.
Well, then start believing, hmm?
Even if your father could help me, I couldn't pay him the kind of money it would take.
Don't talk about money. He does a lot of work without any charge.
Why should you want to do this for me? What's in it for you?
I'm going to make your face beautiful again. Cut it off and give your body away.
We're gonna jump into a game before it's getting late.
I'm sorry,
I
Bill.
thought I'd be able to finish the movie, but
I
can't. So I'm gonna switch to something else for a little bit. So stay tuned. Little F-76. Might be some stuff happening. Only one way to find out. Let's jump on in. Oh, camp could not be placed. Someone else's camp is here. Let's see what they've done with it. It's, yeah, they didn't do a whole lot. A couple of random buildings. That's just,
protect and serve.
a square with no doors. Okay. And this is nothing. See what you got. Nothing that I need. Bummer. I'm not going to be bringing that camp either. We'll bring in my Fastnacht camp. Things. No events happening at the moment. Is there any places we can... Might have something interesting for sale. I am still looking for that glowing jackalope. I have the munchies, but I have nothing to munch on out here. Bigfoot, Scorchbeast Queens, I don't know. What you got? I was already with you. You had nothing. Nothing. What about you? Nope. Just some plans. I guarantee I have all of them already. That's me. You do not look that interesting. I have 4 camps right now, and I don't know. I got one by the Wayward. I have my camp whenever Mothman event is happening. I have my camp whenever Fastnacht is happening, and then I have my camp down where the cat is. I've never made my camp. I don't think I've ever made a camp on the east side of the map. All my camps are on the west side. West side. Didn't even notice. Do you have a door? You do have a door.
What would you like for a present this year? Please note, deadly weapons are not a permitted response.
Okay. Did have a camp right here for a while.
Anything tries to attack, those super mutants are gonna think twice.
This looks a little random. How to what? You looking? You were looking. Oh, there's another one. Really nothing interesting. Headhunter's head cheese. Alright, what does this mean? I am curious and I must know. Oh. Should we do it? We did it. I don't know what any of this means. It's like the ravings of a crazy person. Let's take a look. This is a weird one. Okay. Okay. A little play happening. Can they have vending machines inside of shelters? I did not know that. Good to know. So a little theater set up, and there was a little. You want me to go this way? Okay. Okay. You want me to be in the show? Rigged up to do something. Okay. Is that what you wanted me to do? I don't know. Let's play the banjo. Woo! Only the one big boom? Okay, I mean that was interesting. Okay, so it does the lights in the whole theater and sets off the firework. Okay. That's fun. Okay. Did I break it? Hope I didn't break it. Ah! Catwalk, okay. Nothing there except for that, okay. And then what's here? It's just, okay, can't even get there. Can we get, oh, we can't. Okay, alright. Well, that was fun. I might have to go bio break real quick. What are those? Neon signs? Oh, that turned on those lights. So I did that. Are we supposed to do these in order? Maybe? Game show. This is very random. Missile silo. Alright, we're checking out. It's like a little quest. It's a little quest of random rooms. But I do have to bio break real quick, so we're gonna swing in a tire while we're doing that. I'll be right back. is to suffer. Mercy is a leash. Alright, so let's see. Buttons. Okay. And did that turn on or off? I have no idea. Let's go see. This is all very random. How did you put the wall up in between? Huh. Clocks. Okay. And vendor and a big open room. Okay. All just very horribly random. Should we activate the pressure plate? Okay. Not sure what that did, but cool. Okay. Wait, I think I have a nuke zapper. It's oops. 4. Yeah, I came in like 4th maybe? 3rd or 4th. I honestly cannot tell what the hell is happening in this place. Like, I have no idea what any of this is supposed to be. Turn on some music. Why not? We'll turn on the bug zappers. They're not turning on, that's fine. We're behind things now. There's just a poster there. Don't know why. Okay. Turn that on for whatever reason. I have no idea what any of this is. I feel like you have this all set up in a very specific way and I'm just running through messing everything up. So I'm leaving. Goodbye, sir. Because I don't want to mess all your stuff up. All these... What does this mean? Dist priority bleed excess overflow. It's like the... Like a madman, I don't understand. Let's play this banjo and see what happens. Oh god, there are people in here with me. Looks like there's a light flashing. Are they as confused as I am? I can only hope. What's back here? A bunch of rooms, just empty. Empty rooms. Okay. 3, 3, 3, and a switch. There's a lot of work put into this, and it makes absolutely no sense. Yeah, I tried that too. Oh, there's a... what is this? Okay. Let's go check out the utility room. I buy stuff. Abbreviations for things. Or random objects everywhere. You put up a couple of displays for power armor with no power armor in them. Ah, free range. No one's doing it. Well, this has been less than exciting for everyone, but hope you've had a good Friday night. It's getting a little late. Hope you have a great weekend. Feel free to pop on chat the next couple of days whenever I'm on. Drop on and say hi. Love to see ya. In the meantime, I'm going to go put some... Oh no, those are foxes. I'm going to leave those alone. Yeah, they're fine. Not going to kill them. But have a great weekend. See you soon.